Hi guys, welcome to NDTV Profit. We are here to take you through some of the key numbers and concepts of the Union Budget of India before the government presents it on the 1st of February. Now, one of the terms that you will hear being thrown around a lot is fiscal deficit. What does this number mean? What do we need to look at to measure this number? I'll explain you through all of this. The first of the definitions is of fiscal deficit. What exactly is fiscal deficit? Well, essentially, it is a total revenue of the government minus the total expenditure of the government. Now, when you're looking at revenue, you cannot, for example, look at loans or borrowings by the government. You have to look at the clear number of how much the government is earning through various activities. Similarly, on the expenditure side, you will look at the various areas in which the government is spending. Now, the fiscal deficit target for FY25, that is a year ending 31st of March 2025, is set at 4.9% of GDP. This is the government's target. It was earlier set at 5.1% when the government announces its interim budget back in February of 2024. After that, in July, once the new government had come in and they had made the union budget announcement, they had said that the fiscal deficit target for this financial year is set at 4.9% of GDP. This is in context of a broader target. By March 31st, 2026, the government aims to bring down fiscal deficit to 4.6% of GDP. So as the numbers are piling up and as things are shaping up in the economy, we can say for sure that the government is likely to meet that 4.6% target. Now, why exactly do people look at a fiscal deficit as a key number? Well, essentially, this shows whether the government is able to manage expenses while also earning its revenue. And the lower the fiscal deficit number, the better it is for the country. Going ahead, the government is also talking about looking at some of the other numbers to measure whether its fiscal policy is working or not. And this other number that they will look at is debt to GDP ratio for India. And whether the debt to GDP ratio is lower, then of course the economy is doing much better. And if it's higher, then of course there's an issue that the government needs to adjust. Fiscal policy is a dynamic policy and it changes over the course of the time that the government is managing it.